Rough weekend, didn't go our way. We'll continue to get better, but a lot of it had to do with how good this particular Southern Mississippi team is.
Yeah, following being swept at Southern Miss this past weekend, all appeared to be on course for Andy Cannizaro to get back to work in Starkville and try to get this team back on track. But that wasn't the case. After 15 months and 70 games into his tenure as Mississippi State head baseball coach, Andy Cannizaro is out, effective immediately. Rumblings began to gain steam last night on social media as sources confirmed to WCBI the move was expected to be made Tuesday morning, and despite Mississippi State's release saying that Cannizaro resigned, it was not a voluntary resignation. However you frame it, Mississippi State will be looking for a new permanent head baseball coach as Cannizaro steps down as head coach of the Diamond Dogs. No official reason was given for Cannizaro's resignation, but multiple reports confirm the move was made with cause by the university. Cannizaro went 40-30 in his season and 3 games as head coach at MSU. Pitching coach Gary Henderson will take over as interim head coach for the rest of the season. MSU plays Jackson State Wednesday night, and the Bulldogs expected to meet with the media for the first time since this move following their game against JSU. There was media availability scheduled with Mississippi State baseball today, but that was canceled. No press conference was called. Instead, these statements issued by the school, first from Cannizaro, quote, "I had a wonderful opportunity at Mississippi State, but unfortunately I made some poor decisions. I hope Mississippi State University and all the fans and people affected will one day forgive me," end quote. For John Cohen, his statement, quote, "Earlier this morning, I accepted Andy Cannizaro's resignation as the head baseball coach at Mississippi State. While the circumstances are difficult, we're fortunate to have a head coach of Gary Henderson's caliber to assume leadership of the program on an interim basis during our transition," end quote. That is one thing that, if there's a silver lining out of all this, Gary Henderson has head coaching experience. He was the SEC coach there at Kentucky in 2012, so he's been in these kinds of situations before, so MSU has in good hands going forward. Now, if you want to look ahead, looking at the crystal ball, here's some potential head coaching candidates for the Bulldogs going forward. 3 guys that were on John Cohen's staff for a while in Starkville: Nick Mingione, Butch Thompson, Lane Burrows, all now head coaches at D1 programs. If you want an off-the-radar guy, pitching coach Kirk Sarloos at TCU has done wonders for the Horned Frogs, so just a couple names to continue to keep on the radar for you going forward.